Well, I guess I should call myself Ozzy, right? A-U-Z-Z-I-E. We went out to the beach yesterday. Wasn't that fun? Not a lot of time left on this little chip here, and we'll just end up running out of juice. So I better say a few things that I have to treat this like this is the last one I ever get to put out. I have to. You know, in my head, it's for humanity. It's for the bigs, but more than anything, it's for the littles that's coming up with autism. There wasn't no handbook when I was little, and it would have did so much for me. We're living our lives, and we're speaking through our feelings and our emotions. And when we grab a word out of the dictionary to try to put it to a feeling and to an emotion, a social, thinking, speaking soul takes those words as how they view it as compared to how we sent it. Well, that's an interpreter. I saw a little girl get on the bus the other day and punch something on her phone because she was Asian, okay, and couldn't speak to the bus driver, and just like that could convert something to where the conversation and the money and whatever happened, it happened. We need that. I believe every single person that's involved in the autistic community, in all the medication, in all the medical field, in all the social part, everybody that helps autism, and there is a lot out there, you all will say the same thing. It is a conversion, so to speak. It is an interpretation. And if you hang around it long enough, it's not too hard to do. You become a twisty or an interpreter. What we need federal interpreters. So they're all the same, and they will represent us. They will, in so many different ways. If you all, go over this, you're going to think about it and say, you know what, he's not really that far off. He's not that far off. They do need that, okay? I don't think I have a whole lot left. I feel inside myself, my body's broke, and I'm going to give you littles out there everything I got left. If I got with another boss, I would love it. I would get to explore my autism again and everything that's involved with it, and I'd probably make that boss real quick. But what I want to do is I want to use what I've got left to help the littles that have autism. And if one person in the autism community sees this online, then they're going to bring the rest of the community in with it. And if you all watch these tapes, watch them all. Find every one of them, from my littles that's got them, and everybody that had them on their phones and YouTube from Las Vegas. Find all the videos that had Ozzy Retard or had Ozzy or had Vincent in it. You find them all and watch them. And I don't want to say hidden messages, but if you're watching for the right thing, you're going to find the answer, because I've been on so many videos and you haven't seen none yet. I believe would be the first to probably be aired, as if this one made it out. All right, it's going to run out, it'll just be gone. You Aussies out there, it's really important. Let me stop. Okay? Wow, big black bird. Hey, it's real important to know. Little, when you're 5, when you're 6, Ozzy, little Ozzy out there, little autistic child that's hearing my voice right now and looking off up over there, okay? It's important to know your autism for the rest of your life is always pulling you. It's pulling you, wanting you to come into autism, because that's where we enjoy, that's where it's fun, that's where we want to be. It's pulling us into autism all the time, okay? And so you can live with everybody and enjoy being with everybody and be social. You have to fight that, which means you need to wake up every single day of your life and tell yourself every day, my autism is pulling me in today. I mean, you could be sitting somewhere and all of a sudden the right sounds and it pulls you in. Everybody knows I'm right about this. Aussies, you know I'm right about this. I am one myself, okay? I know this. I was sucked in by a helicopter the other day because there was no brake in it, and I had to walk away from it because it could pull me in and I could take off. Quantum physics at NASCAR. Okay, it's always pulling you, and you're the one that has to learn. I'm not going to tell you no medication. I live my life without it. My son, high Ozzy, very high level, chose to stop taking medicine at about probably 20 years old. It's every soul's right at whatever they feel they want to do with their life and how they want to live through their autism is each soul's right to say how they want to live. I'm not going to, there's a lot of pluses in the medications because they can help you adjust as well. It's still, whether you're taking meds or whether you're living without meds through your autism, it's about knowledge of your autism. If you don't know what to look for, and if you don't know what it's doing, then how will you ever? And just saying that the med is going to make everything understand, it's not. It's the knowledge that you need to pick up that is about your autism. That's what it's about. So I'm going to give it everything I got. If this is the very last one that I get to make, I got to say this. And Littles, I'm just going to have to go ahead and say this, okay? You're just going to have to understand. I got to speak to the government. I need you. I need you. I'm here in Hollywood and I'm homeless, okay? I need to get to the next step so I can make sure and at least get the knowledge at the level that I'm at, since I went way too far in the warehouse. You can see it, hopefully, maybe if the website's up, about living there and getting away from society for 18 months and not speaking on the telephone. I'm still not back where I want to be. But listen to me. I mean, I'm doing pretty good, right? Right? When my daughter came back from Kuwait in March, she didn't even understand me. She didn't know me no more. And that little girl was the one that always understood me. She was my twisty, okay? I let myself go way, way too far, Aussies. You have to believe someone that made the mistake, okay? You want to say that? I went there. And I don't want you to go there, okay? I don't. Because you won't come back, okay? Through a series of mirrors and video camera, I brought myself back. Nobody to help me but me. I brought myself back. It needed to be documented, and I documented it. It's the 80-hour autism videos. I don't think y'all are ever going to see it. What you could see is maybe you could see this one, okay? We make autistic interpreters. The first one y'all let me make out of a little FCC girl, federal, about emotions and about feelings and about the content of words and what they mean. It's right within the FCC. Just let one hang around me before I die, and let's get some recording done before everything is altered within the inside of me, or I don't survive living on the streets, because of infections and all the other stuff that can come along with it and the dangers. And let's record. Or maybe by the time this ends up coming out, there's not even the chance to record no more. And I got to tell you, Aussies, I did everything I could. Maybe there was somebody there before me and they didn't even get as far as I did. And maybe before them, back in the 60s, somebody fought like I did as well, and they didn't get there. Well, maybe I got a little bit farther than anybody before. It won't change until autism gets to come out into society, so society gets familiarized with what it's like to be around autism. And right now it's kind of swept under the carpet. It's pushed away. I might have a little bit left. I need help from my government. Please help me. Please contact me and get with me. Plus the situations of from the time of a W-2 and me leaving Kansas City, I've got to close out my past in the way that you wish for me to do it is what I'm waiting to hear from you. Please, my friend Sherry, back in Kansas City in the government, could you reach out to me, please? please? All right. You know, because there's addresses that I could end up putting in. I have a PO box. Is this right? On this tape?